Hello, my name's Tyler Ford, Tucson, Arizona with eXp Realty, and welcome to this episode of Living in Tucson, your Tucson Real Estate Connection. So in this episode, I'm going to be talking about Dave Ramsey's baby steps 1 through 7, and going to be focusing really on the first 3 baby steps. And back in 2006, 7, and 8, when the last bubble that we had, we got caught in the middle of it and we were over leveraged. It created a ton of stress. We ended up having to sell our home and start from ground zero. And as a result, we stumbled upon Dave. I started listening to his podcast, and I ended up reading his book, Total Money Makeover, which I would highly encourage you to do. And we started in on Dave's plan. We went through Financial Peace University, and it took us 10 years to go from baby step 1 to baby step 7. We had some consumer debt. Step number 1 is an emergency fund for $1,000. Step 2 is his debt snowball, and that's paying off all consumer debt, cars, credit cards, student loans. He teaches you how to do that. And then baby step 3 is if you haven't already bought a home, it's buying a home the right way, and that's saving at least 20% down for a home. And the reason 20% down is a big number is because you avoid mortgage insurance, which goes to nothing. It's a total waste of money, and it increases your payment. So saving up enough money to do it the right way, 20% down. And then the other thing he teaches, and this was huge for us, that is buying a home within your budget, that you can afford buying a home with the down payment that you have, to do it on a 15-year fixed mortgage. And the beauty behind a 15-year fixed is, number 1, you're going to get a slightly lower interest rate. But every month when you make your mortgage payment, the principal portion is a little bit more than a 30-year, and you can have your mortgage paid off in 15 years, which is huge. And the amount of interest that you save from a 30 to a 15-year, it's mind-boggling. Just go to Google, look at an amortization schedule, and put in a 30-year versus a 15-year, and you're going to end up saving a substantial amount of money, and you're going to have your mortgage paid off, which is baby step 6. Baby step 7 then is just living like no one else, because you've done the hard work to be able to have no debt and now be able to invest and really set yourself up for financial success. One thing I'd like to talk about is, first-time home buyers or people that are buying that don't have that 20% down. And in 2006, 7, and 8, I've been in this business for 30 years, and a ton of people got hurt because they were over leveraged. And just my opinion, I think at some point this market will cool off. Whether it pulls back or not, I don't have a crystal ball. But if it does and you can't weather the storm, you're going to be in a tough spot. So I would encourage people, if they're looking to buy with less than 20% down, specifically an FHA or a VA loan, I would encourage you to sit on the sidelines and save more money, because a lot of people that did do that in the last meltdown ended up being a statistic because they couldn't afford the payment, and they were upside down, and they either were foreclosed on or they had to do a short sale when they needed to go sell their house. And a short sale basically is, if you owe more than your home's worth, the bank has to agree to allow you to sell the home for less than you owe the bank, and then you work it out with the bank in terms of that difference. So again, if you're looking to buy and you don't have that 20% down, I would encourage you to sit on the sidelines and save up at least 20%. And again, doing that for us, it's made a huge impact on our lives. And I would encourage you, and again, go get his book and go through the baby steps 1 through 7 and put yourself in a position for success. Because at the end of the day, a house is a liability unless it's paid off on a balance sheet. A lot of people think a home's an asset, and if it's going up in value, yeah, you're building equity, but it's still a liability on a balance sheet until it's paid off. And home ownership done the wrong way can be a burden and create a huge financial stress within a household, which creates more problems than it's worth and tons of restless, sleepless nights. So Again, I would encourage you to do it the Dave Ramsey way and set yourself up for success. In order to give back and help and save money, we have a moving truck. It's a 16-foot box moving truck. And if you use us to buy or sell a home, you can use our truck for free. We've only got one, so it's based on a first come, first served basis. And the other cool thing is if you use us to buy or sell a home, and after the fact, if you ever need to move furniture, pick up appliances, doing a remodel, and you need to move some bigger stuff, you're more than welcome to use our free moving truck. So just reach out to us and we can set you up with our truck if you use us to buy or sell a home. If you're searching for homes, you can go to Tucson Homes and Lots, and on that homepage, there's a link where you've got access to the entire Tucson MLS when searching for homes. So head on over to Tucson Homes and Lots. There's a ton of good information there, and you can search for all homes in the MLS on Tucson Homes and Lots. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and this is one that I just love sharing with people. I know what it did for me, and I know what it can do for you. And if you're not debt-free or looking to buy a home, I would encourage you to get Dave's book and work your way through baby steps 1 through 7. If you have any questions, you can go ahead, comment below. I will get back to you. You can also subscribe to get more information about living in Tucson and Tucson real estate. And lastly, go ahead, give me an internet high five by liking this video. It helps, and love to stay connected with you.